And this is Psychic Readings Live on your Friday night US time, Saturday morning the rest of the world. Hope you're doing well, and I hope you're going to have a great weekend moving forward. Let's check out the energies today with the Capricorn full moon rising. You might have seen it last night or this morning, wherever you are. You might have seen the full moon starting to come up. It hasn't quite gotten into Capricorn yet, I don't think, but it will be due to go in there. I'll give you an exact day or an exact time. It is, yeah, it's just gone in now. So, yep, just now. Full moon in Capricorn, everybody. Hope you're doing well. Do a shout out where you're from, a like on arrival. Feel free to ask me any personal questions, as well as doing super chat donation and your own question. I do have some pre-orders for today, so I want to do those first. Pre-orders always come first. So if you'd like to do a pre-order in the future, you can go to my website. The link is in the live stream chat or in the description, amiracelon.com. You can go to my donation section and donate as much as you like or as little as you like, and put your question in for the next live stream, and your super chat will come up first, or your donation question will come up first. And if you want to help the channel as well, do a like on arrival, a share. You can also purchase my Oracle deck, Amira's Love Oracle cards, available in Canada, US, Europe. These were one of the first Love Oracle decks ever made, and a lot of people have done them after me in different types and varieties. They were first published in 2010, and then I republished the second edition, which was the improved and modified edition, about 2 years ago, I think. The Coffee Cup Oracle is selling out. I've only got some decks left in Spain on the Spain store. You can get them shipped worldwide from Spain. They are quite affordable to do that. Amazon does ship worldwide. Okay. Tyler's Tarot, use your decks, are out of this world. Thank you, Pisces with a touch of fire. Thank you from Delaware. Welcome. Yeah, welcome. And I can see there's quite a few people in. I'd like to see a few likes as well. I've only got a few likes in. I'd like to see some more likes. Okay, let's just get just a couple of quick ones. The pre-ordered super chats, I'll just get them out of the way first. We have Ayana, what should I expect with the Capricorn full moon? And also bear in mind that you might pick up a message through somebody else's reading. I also can connect with spirit, passed over loved ones, as well as passed over pets. If you just give me the name of the person or pet that passed, when they passed and how they passed, and how old they were, is also, it also helps me connect with their energy. Okay, what's happening with Ayana in the Capricorn full moon energy? I feel like you've got a decision to make, so I'm going to use the spirit board just to answer your question. I don't know what it is. It says to ask Mum, but we'll do a card on it. And it says no. So if you've been feeling like you need to move out now, then maybe it's not the right time right now. Maybe you just need to wait a little bit longer. Okay, Capricorn full moon, what's culminating for Ayana in the Capricorn full moon? Okay, there's an offer coming in here from the King of Cups, looking good. It's saying that you're keeping on top of a situation. It could be the housing situation, but I feel that either you're going to get a big offer, it could be to do with the property that you've been waiting for, or it could also be to do with a man coming into your life who is going to offer you something big, okay? So it's a heartfelt connection. You're trying to keep your stability, and it could be a man who is a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising, coming into your life around the Capricorn full moon, which is nice. And we're in the Cancer season, so happy birthday to all those Cancerians out there. I hope you have a fabulous birthday. We moved into Cancer yesterday on the 21st in other parts of the world. I'm in Indochina time right now, and it would have been maybe the 20th in the US. Okay, Tiffany, coming down to you later. How are you, Tiffany from Australia? Welcome, welcome. And one other super chat pre-order we have from Wolfie Baby Doll in India. She's asking me to pull some lucky charms for her. I did get some charms to add to the mix, as well as a spirit board, and I've had my pendulum now for some time for yes or no questions. So let's have a look at Wolfie Baby Doll, what's going on with love. I'll just ask love question, love situation. Okay, we've got the wallflower. So if there's somebody around you that's not stepping forward, there could be a situation here where it's just not living up to its full potential. These cards wanted to come off. There is a trip, and as I've always said, you're going to meet somebody overseas. So there's a new love interest overseas and a lot more offers. Could be with an Indian guy, or it could be with somebody else, I don't know. And it's saying to take things in your stride. I also see the blonde female as the California girl, the laid back girl, the blue jeans girl. So there could be a connection here also with America, California, the Midwest. I'm not sure why. There could also be, a job offer coming to you from the US. So just bear that in mind. Keep your options open also for maybe a marriage offer from the United States that could get you in as well, or out of your country, because I know that you don't want to be there. Now let's have a look at some lucky gems, or lucky charms, I should say. Lucky charms. What do we need to know for Wolfie? Okay, love is flying in. You've got hearts on flight here. So it's almost like a badge you would put on a flight attendant's uniform without the heart. You've got the wings and the heart. So I feel like a heart is flying in towards you. You've got a Y initial, an O initial. This could be a person or a place, and also a B initial. And you've also got a new moon energy and something to do with Ramadan. It could be something to do with the end of Ramadan. I know that there's just been a Hajj happening, so there could be the end of Ramadan now, or on the next new moon. So that'll be coming up in 2 weeks' time. Interesting, Wolfie. Let me just pick one more for you. Some other initial. Okay, you've got an L there, and you've got another O. Okay, interesting. So it could be a place, city, or a person. Okay, so the heart with the wings does resonate with the reading. Okay, let's have a look, everyone. Hi, Michi, how are you? Welcome. And anyone who wants to get a super chat in, please do so either through my website and let me know how you've done it. There's different ways of donating: Venmo, PayPal, Cash App, Wise, and Stripe, and the links are above in the chat, or you can go down to the $ below and do a donation here. Okay, Tiffany, let's have a look for you. Welcome from Australia, Victoria in Australia. Do you see if there's any women currently interested in me or not at the moment? Sagittarius, okay. Any woman currently interested? I'm getting a Charlene or a Charlotte, a C or an S sounding initial. Could be a definite possibility. Christine, Carla, something like that. Destiny, true love, and soulmate. So there's definitely somebody coming in. If they're not already in, they'll be coming in by destiny and chance. I feel like you'll meet this person by destiny and chance, which means that you're not orchestrating a meeting. So it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to go online dating or anything like that. It's like somebody could just line up in front of you and you're in the right place at the right time. There could be two people interested in you at the same time. You might have a decision to make. There's also something to do with a trip or a travel interest. So I don't know whether this person travels for work or you're traveling, or they might want to go on a trip with you somewhere. So if anyone mentions a trip, then you know that maybe that's the right person for you as well, the soulmate connection. And you've also got long distance. So I'm not sure if you are in touch with somebody at a distance, or this person has a foreign background, or they have invited you to go with them on a trip. I'm seeing it being something like Italy, something very far away from Australia. It's a long way. Italy, Germany, the Netherlands. Yeah, I'm seeing it being potentially Europe, but far away. Okay, thank you, Tiffany. All right, hi Bossy Megs, how are you? Thank you for the $4.99. I met a guy, he helped me move some of my stuff from storage. Bobby 51, he's not doing much otherwise, no dates, but he's asked for pics. He just wants to look at your pics. Don't send men pics. Don't. No men. No, you don't want to have men having pics in your phone. Not unless you're engaged to them or in a serious relationship with them or married to them. Yeah, he's not doing much otherwise, no dates, but he's asked for your pics. Well, he's already seen you in person, so he doesn't need to have your pics. You know, he doesn't need to verify. Yeah. He doesn't need to verify. No Wi-Fi wife, Elaine says. Yeah, he doesn't need, he's already seen you in person. People ask for pics, want to verify maybe who you are. It's better to never really, if you meet someone online, never to send them your pics directly. It's none of their business, because sooner or later they might be off the scene. You'll never hear from them again. He asked me to come and cuddle. No, he just wants you to drop by. No. You want something bigger and better. If he's living in your building, you know that he's not on the up and up. So you want to get somebody who owns his own house, owns his own yard, truck, business, whatever it is. He's outside of where you're living. He's not in the community there. He's outside. So he could be a friend. Oh, he was passing through. Oh, well, let him pass through. You know, you're on TikTok as well. He can check you out on TikTok. You know, tell him to follow you on TikTok. That's about it. He's not near you, but he helps you with your moving some stuff out of storage. Yeah, no, he can ask you out on a proper date. So anybody who just wants you to drop over, no, it's a definite no. Yeah, so what if he was going through your social media pictures? Absolutely not. He owns 2 homes. You have to verify that, Megs. These guys can say whatever they want to say. You've got to verify that. What's the T on Bobby 51? Let's have a look at Bobby. Well, he's either sleazy. If he's really a gentleman, he's not going to be asking you for pics, you know. And he could be a liar as well. So, you know, you want to see that he owns these properties. Where does he live and who does he live with? You know, you could take your daughter with you and go and visit him and check out where he lives and who he lives with, if it's a safe environment. Okay, karma opening up, soulmate coming in, new opportunities, obstacles. What's the deal with this Bobby guy? You know, I think just some men just get ahead of themselves. They just think they can do and ask for anything. they've lost their morale. You kind of want an old-fashioned sort of guy, somebody who's actually going to treat you properly. Otherwise, you're going to end up with these dusties and players, you know. He might have been in a marriage with a fire sign woman who might have taken quite a bit of his money, or he might still be legally married and not divorced. So you want to check that out. I'd be doing background checks on all of these guys in America, because in America, they're either good people or they're swindlers. Yeah. No, I don't like his approach at all. True love. Ice King. You're going to be with the Ice King, whoever that is. So out of this small town that you've just moved into, you can pick the best one there. You know what I mean? You don't have to settle for anything or anyone. And, you know, so what if he owns 2 properties? He could have gotten it from a wife. He could have gotten it from his parents. He might not have even earned it. You know, he might not have even done anything, you know, to get it himself. He might have gotten it from his grandmother. Who knows? It could be in the ghetto, you know. So if he wants to ask you out, he can ask you out. If he wants to ask you for tea, take your daughter with you. And there's no cuddles at all. No. No cuddles at all. You can check him out very nicely, drive up with your truck. He's already seen your truck, how fancy it is. He probably wants to get his hands on that. Now, I feel like this guy has addictions or has not very good motives. Not very good motives. He might just want sex. Okay, Megs? Sorry about that, you know. You know, they can tell you anything. He told me he kept paying for her even after his divorce. You just want to make sure that you're not being mean. Absolutely not. No. He almost fainted after moving your stuff. Well, he doesn't seem very fit. Yeah, look, they can just like be like second-hand car salesmen and just go on and on and on. If he wants to take you out and he's got the money, he can take you out to a restaurant, you know, get to know him outside. So you can just tell him straight, if you'd like to get to know me, you can take me out on a date. I'm not coming over. Just tell him that straight. If he doesn't like that, he can find someone else. He's going to go and try to pick up one of the strippers at the strippers bar. I can see that. No, he's lonely. He probably goes to strippers bars. He probably goes to all sorts of things. I just don't like the feel of this guy. Sorry, I don't. If he's genuine and he's lonely and he has 2 homes and business, what exactly is he offering you? Nothing. He wants. He wants your pics. He wants cuddles. He wants you to come over. What is he offering? Nothing. He thought he'd get a leg in there with, you know, helping you move some stuff. So what? You know, any guy in their right mind would do that. So no, absolutely not. He didn't even offer. Thank you. Yeah, just trust your gut feeling, Megs. Don't worry about it. Amira, don't play. Elaine, I'm sorry. Sometimes I just get like a tick, you know, a switch goes off and it's like, no, I can't believe the gall of these men some of the time, you know. And some women as well, but it's mainly, you know, the gall of what they think they can get away with. Yeah. Okay, just because you're new in town, don't be vulnerable. Keep the same category and you know, or even a higher category and strategy that you had when you were in your other city. So go on the you'd be better off meeting somebody at a mall or at the shops or something with your daughter, or, you know, I can see you pushing your daughter around something like, you know, Nordstrom Rack or the equivalent of those sort of shops. So guys shop in those places all the time, or Home Goods. What's the other one? Yeah. come to my mind. The one that's owned by Home Goods. I'm sure Elaine knows. I swear I just left that grown men going around lying on a female. Yeah, exactly. They don't even have those shops there. Oh, wow. You don't have your daughter with you? Why? You're waiting to settle in? Oh, wow. Bed Bath & Beyond. No, it's the other one. TJ Maxx and Marshalls. Yeah. You're waiting for her. Okay. Well, I hope you can get her soon. You're better off meeting somebody with your daughter, because then they know up front, you know, what your story is. You're better off meeting somebody in the daytime, at a cafe, at a restaurant, you know, at a park, something like that, at a swimming pool, you know. You're not married. You're not wearing a wedding ring, and you're not engaged. You're not wearing an engagement ring. So you're single and available. And what happened to the dating TV show? Hi, Wolfie. I did yours at the beginning. Thank you. I did yours at the beginning, so scroll back. Your stuff was ruined in your storage unit. That's a shame. Was that because of your son? Or was it weather related? Oh, July 6th, okay. Yeah, just do a scout around and just, you know, just focus on setting up your home, making it the home that you want it to be and ready for your daughter. And then when she comes, you can just go out in the streets and do your thing. Yep. Elaine, who will my next romantic encounter be with? Just wondering. Okay. I'm getting an S straight away. Stephen, Sean, Sammy, Samuel, first, second, or last name. I'm also getting the name Soraya. Could have a Soraya around him, like a sister, something like that, a mother. Okay, somebody will be reaching out to you. You've got arrows of love here. The King Honcho, you've got somebody also of power here. Could be somebody associated with the law I'm getting. Could be an attorney, a judge, a lawyer, a barrister, something like that. The Emperor could be a boss, a father figure, an Aries, Taurus, Capricorn. And he's going to see you as a star. You're also wiping off the remnants of your past, and it's a good time to, you know, refresh your energy and step into a new dimension. I feel that you're ready, Elaine, actually, to meet somebody. You've kind of shaken the dusties off and gotten out of where you've been, which has been a nightmare. So I would say if you're looking for a husband, look for a husband. Stop looking for romantic encounters, because you're going to get tied up with the wrong people. So look for a husband or a serious boyfriend. And no romantic encounters, just the right person coming in. You will be dating, and you might be introduced to this person. So it could be through groups, networking, associations. So if you go to some groups in your local area, like you join some meetup groups or some clubs or something like that, you might meet somebody there through groups. And you've got the Ice King again, somebody quite powerful. Have a look at Rotary Club and Lions Club and those sort of clubs, because there's a lot of men there who have businesses, who actually own businesses or are managers of banks, that type of thing. One of my cousins used to be a bank regional manager, and he was in charge of Lions Club in his area. So, you know, they're always doing charity things and stuff, and they're always inviting people who have money. So you can't go wrong with that. You like men with connections, they'll protect you. Exactly, exactly. Love it. No lonely men sitting in the house just playing video games or watching Netflix. Yeah, go for someone with power and at least somebody normal. Like, you just want a normal relationship. You want a functional relationship. You don't want to be dealing with any of these losers. You wouldn't believe how many men are online who are still living with either their parents, and I'm talking about men in their 50s that I've seen, living with their parents, looking after people's houses, house sitting, in between homes, renting, sharing apartments with roommates, you know, all of this business. When you may have owned 1, 2, or 3 properties like I have in my lifetime, and you're dealing with these skanky guys. It's an absolute no. It's not worth it. No. So I feel for you, Elaine, I feel like somebody is coming in. Just, you know, get active and keep the ball rolling there. Okay. Hi, Tiffany from Australia. How are you, my dear? Welcome back. Hi, Michi. You're over here rolling. Yeah. Sometimes I get on a rant like Tyler does, but not as often as Tyler does. Get on a rant. Yeah. Pop the Balloon. No, I haven't seen it, Megs. I have to check it out. Is that the name of the show? Oh, wow. Congratulations. I really hope that gets you some exposure. Yep. And you meet somebody good. You never know. You might meet somebody on the set. You might meet somebody behind the camera. Don't waste the pretty, Elaine. Absolutely not. And same goes for Megs. Totally. Hi, TT Will, coming down to you. When did he ghost you? Can you let me know when he ghosted you? Just to get a timeline on it. We're doing Tiffany right now. Who is your soulmate? Okay. Got a jumping card. Somebody who's very special, a twin flame or a true gem. I don't know why I said twin flame, but that can be a Freudian slip. So just take that on board. Somebody who maybe works with crystals or jewelry. So it could be somebody spiritual, somebody who makes jewelry, sells jewelry, who might be in the jewelry business. So keep that in mind. Somebody who likes to wear a lot of jewelry, valuable quality jewelry. Somebody who you find is a true gem is very interesting. I am also getting an S name for you. Don't hang on to the name. Sometimes the names can come in doubles and triples. So you might meet one Samantha and then another one and another one. And it might not be until the third one that is the right one for you. Okay. Okay, something's not living up to its full potential. So I feel like you've got to shift the energy, Tiffany, to make sure that you're engaging with more people that you're interested in, or moving whatever it is out of the way that needs to be removed for you to actually get going. Could be shyness, could be withholding, could be somebody, you're thinking about somebody from the past. You could be holding on to an ex. There could be somebody who's a neighbor, or you might hear something through the grapevine about someone. So have a look at your neighbors. You're a Sagittarius. You should be quite outgoing. So I don't see you being shy like the wallflower. So there's something here that's hindering your movement forward. Could be a neighbor. Have a look around your neighborhood. I've always said, have a look. If you don't live in a block of units or flats or a big building, just power walk around the block, or walk dogs, or whatever it is you need to do. You might just gradually see the same people over and over again, and they'll start talking to you. Triangle, 2 people to choose from. Fairish for their cultural background, so lighter than darker. Could have blonde hair. Oh, and you've also got a brunette. So you've got 1 blonde and 1 brunette. I feel like the brunette female is somebody who could be ethnic background, Greek or Italian, something like that. Maltese I'm getting as well. Spanish. Not Lebanese so much, but I feel more Greek or Italian. Okay. I'm also getting somebody who's into makeup. They could be a makeup artist. They could work in the beauty industry or something along those lines, or be a makeup artist, or be in fashion and jewelry. Okay, so that's a good indication for you, Tiffany. Thank you, thank you. Hi, Titi. Let's have a look. 1 month. Oh, you've only got men after you, and it's annoying you, Tiffany. Yeah. Well, you know, men will shoot their shot at anything that's moving. So they'll cast their net, you know, wide. So they're going to try to catch 1 fish. That's how men do it. So never think, unless somebody particularly chooses you, that you're special until they choose you, you know. So you're looking for females. So you might have to switch it up a bit and find out where the women go in your area. I was wondering why. Okay, TT World. Oh, you love that show. I'm going to have to check it out because I'm not in the States right now. It must be a new show. Thank you, Wolfie. Thank you. I hope you saw your pre-order. Oh, thanks, TT. Thank you, thank you for buying one of my decks. Okay, you're wondering if Sean, your twin flame, if he was your twin flame, and why did he ghost you? I feel like he's got abandonment issues and once bitten, twice shy. I feel like he's got some past baggage he's carrying around with him. He might need to, you know, do therapy, but a lot of men are just not doing therapy these days. Some are, some are not, as a whole. Could have been a passionate connection and a karmic story. He might have just been in it for the romance and the passion, and when he felt like it was getting too much, he could have ghosted you at that point. So it might have been that he knew all along that he was going to move on or move away even. I don't know if he talked to you about moving away or moving on or going on a trip, but he might have actually done it. Or been there, done that, or he's gone back to a past love, somebody that he's been involved with before. This is the baggage I was talking about. And profession, college, workplace. I don't know how you met this guy, but it could be too much hard work. And I don't feel he's a twin flame, no. I feel like he's either gone back to an ex, or he was just in it for the short term. And when he found that he had to put the work in, that's when he pulled, you know, out of the situation. Thanks, Pisces Moon. I agree. Okay, Wolfie. Most welcome, Tiffany, most welcome. Yeah, just keep going, TT, just keep going. Somebody else will show up. I'm getting an M initial for you. Okay, Wolfie, M first, second, or last name. Planning to move in a new villa provided by your office. Any insights? You're going to be sharing with other people by the sound of it. They're trying to keep you captive. I would be plotting your way out of India, honestly, Wolfie. I don't know why you're still there. I don't know why you're still stuck there. You should have been gone a long time ago. There could be a jealous female in the house that that is karmic, or she might gossip. So don't confide in anyone in the villa, okay? There will be an engagement proposal coming forward, I feel, by a fair male, somebody wheatish or lightish, for their cultural background. He could be Indian. If he's Indian, he's wheatish. If not, you're going to marry somebody who is from a different culture. You need to get out there, Wolfie. You need to really expand your horizons and feel free. You will be getting a new contract, an offer of marriage with a new love, and you will have your freedom. You'll finally be freeing yourself up from where you are. You need work experience. What you need is a husband before it gets too late, and then you can have your work experience later. You know, a husband is not going to worry about you, doing X, Y, and Z. You can get your work experience elsewhere, wherever he happens to be. Yeah, I'd be prioritizing you, going for a husband while you can, while you're in the ballpark. Yeah, there is some jealousy there. And, whoever organized this villa for you might feel that they've got some power or control over you as well. They might feel like they've got some sort of, tabs on you for some reason. So I would just be careful accepting, charity for what, unless it's part of the package of the college that you've been to, or the people that you work for. Hi, Pisces moon. Let's have a look, Pisces moon. What money is coming your way? I feel like you might get an extra check or an extra type of allowance, government allowance, potentially. You feel like something's blocked, but you are going to have a meeting with a woman. She could be a social worker or somebody who works in the department of which you need to get the money from. And it could come out of left field as a surprise, but I feel like this person is going to try to help you move forward. Okay. I feel it's in the way of a check or an extra allowance of some description to get yourself moving in the right direction. Any love for August, TP? Any love for August? Anything about love for August, TP? Fun times ahead. So you could meet somebody at a concert or event. They could come to you by surprise, and it's saying not to be shy and to embrace the situation, to step out of your comfort zone, to look your best, feel your best, level up in some way, make sure that you're always looking the best that you can possibly be. And if you feel like you're in the sidelines or that you're in a nerdy sort of position, try to move yourself out of that and into the spotlight in some way. Hi, Michi. Where's my man? Thank you, Amira. Thank you, Michi, for the 10. Thank you, thank you. Where is he? I got the message of hiding in the forests. So he might live in a densely forested area, somewhere with lots of trees around. Past life connection, past life link. I do see a fire also I see a guy living in a single family home in the woods somewhere nice. And I do see that it is, he has an outdoor fire going on, like an outdoor fire pit. I feel this person is high up on their career or focused on their career, or he's a career person. He might commute to work, and you might meet them at a party, an event, or some social gathering. So while it's summer in the US, make sure that you do go to some events, parties, get-togethers, groups. 4th of July also comes up with this card for me, so 4th of July is coming up soon. I met a guy once on the 4th of July, but I didn't have any attraction towards him, but he was a really nice guy. So it is possible to meet somebody randomly at some sort of 4th of July concert or something like that. So yeah, make sure that you do attend anything that is happening around you. Mature man, I feel like this guy is quite a bit older than you. He might be very focused on his work. I feel he's very much alone or divorced. Divorced or widowed or alone. I'm getting the name Rick around him. Rick R, first, second, or last name. Do we get a... Not getting any kids around him. Maybe the ex-wife has got the kids. Okay, use your wisdom. You're very wise, Michi. You've got the owl as a lucky charm. So use your wisdom to guide you in the right direction. Just trust your intuition. You've also got a P initial. Could be a Peter, Paul. First, second, or last name. You've also got the butterfly here. So spread your wings and go above and beyond. You've also got a spiritual lotus here. So something is blossoming and coming about. So could even be in a spiritual center or somewhere where you're studying something, because you've got the wisdom with the owl. Could be a library even, or where you're studying something. You've got an M and also a Z. Okay, I feel like he likes living in the forest close to nature. There you go. Hi, Cassidy of the Sea, welcome back. Or Cat Lady of the Sea. Will Jordan reach out to me before the concert on June the 25th? It's coming around the corner. Will Jordan reach out to me? Maybe, yes. Let's have a look. He's in a 50-50 at the moment. Let's have a look at Jordan. Will he reach out to you before the concert? There is an offer there. He might offer to drive you there, actually. There's two men, though. If he doesn't reach out and offer to drive you there, there could be somebody else stepping in. Okay, you've got a fire sign and a water sign here and a big offer coming in. So if he's turned his back on the situation, then you've got another man stepping in. You're meant to go to the concert either alone or with somebody else. Okay, so just trust the energy with that. Welcome, Michi. Welcome, welcome. Christina says, Amira, thanks for my read yesterday. Only thing that was off, I can't get pregnant. I had cancer, but I'm not surprised you picked up on that. It's always coming up when I read. Oh, that's interesting. I wonder if you're going to adopt or something. Or do a surrogate. Could be. You're going with a friend, a girl. Okay, well, keep your options open, cat lady, because you might actually meet this other king that seems to be in the midst. I feel like you might see him there, if anything, at a distance. He could be with somebody else. If you do see him there. Yeah, there's a bit of competition going on around him right now, or there's some sort of struggle or combativeness or competition of energy. This can also be a sexual energy card as well. Thanks, Christina, for the clarification. You never know. Yeah. You had cancer. Okay. Somehow you might get a child one way or the other. If someone is an unfit mother, you can get full custody of somebody else's child. Responsibility. I think you'd like to be a mother, but we're not all meant to be mothers. Yeah, the Empress is showing up for you. Your partner might try to get you a child. I don't know how, but he might try to get you one. Okay. All right. Any last minute super chats? Anyone? Any other super chats in the live? I'll do a general read in the meantime for the collective on the energies for the Capricorn full moon happening right now over the next couple of days. You've got this energy of the Capricorn full moon. It is closing out cycles. It is closing out situations to do with work, career, coming full circle in something, etc. What have we got to look forward to with this Capricorn full moon? And what is closing out for us at the moment? What is closing out for you at the moment? Some of you might have received an offer from someone. And you're in two minds about it. You're not sure whether you should go for it or not. This man may still be attached to a fire sign female. He could be still pining about this woman, and he might be still legally married. He could also be very hung on to his money. He's not very generous, and you're going to, I feel, go in a different direction. You're going to go towards your own empowerment, your own power, your own control, taking back control and power of things. This is very Capricorn, this card, even though it is Aries. You're going to take back your power and control, and you might be attracting in the boss, the father figure, somebody who is in charge. Okay, this man is kind of hanging on to his money a bit too much. He may offer you something, but I feel like you might be rounding out the full moon with this person. The guy who is hanging on to his money too much. He's dilly-dallying around. He's in too much of two minds about things. He's weighing up the pros and cons. He's procrastinating too much. You can also take it into a she. He or she is procrastinating too much. They're taking their sweet time. You're going to move on to bigger and better waters, and whatever is closing out. The wave of this closing out will wash over you and cleanse your energy. I wish you all the very best with that, with the Capricorn full moon. I'm going to do a question with the pendulum. So ask a question in your mind, a yes or no answer for the collective. Is it a yes or a no? It's a definite yes. Moving forward with this Capricorn full moon, everyone. Happy full moon. It's looking like a good one. You're most welcome, Michi. Hi, Christina. Does that mean you had uterus removed completely? I'm not a nurse like you are, so I don't know these things. Good night, Elaine. Good night. All the best with your search and your settling in. Full moons and new moons can make you emotional, yes. And the full moon in Capricorn is like something's missing because it's not in its element in the sign of Capricorn. It's in its detriment. So it's not in its exaltation. So it's not in its best kind of way. But because we have so many lovely planets in Cancer right now, it's kind of weighing off the Cancerian energy. So I'd say just let it pass. Yeah, just let it pass. You might be able to adopt, Christina, or you might do a surrogate. So put your name down for adoption if you can. Or somebody in the family might give you a baby, like a sister, a cousin, somebody like that. Could be in his family, could be in your family. Yeah, if it keeps coming up in readings, you might meant to have a child in your life at some point of time. Okay, everyone, I'm going to keep the chat open for any last calls. Thank you all for joining this evening in the US, this morning in Australia, or this afternoon in Australia. I wish you all the very best with this lovely weekend in advance, and I'll see you all on Sunday night US time, Monday morning the rest of the world. The times are in the show more section. Yes, normally when you're in love with somebody, you really want to have a child with them. It's true, Christine, it's true. But there could be a way of getting a child, especially if you have Latino roots. You might even adopt a child from Central America or something like that. And all the very best, everyone. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your weekend, rest of your night, day, whatever it may be. I'm going to keep the chat open if we have any last calls. Thanks again for joining, everyone. Lots of love and blessings moving forward. Until our next live, stay blessed. And I'll check out that TV show as well. What was it? Pop the Balloon or something. Okay, everyone. Lots of love and blessings. Take care. Ciao for now.